Big Z Reviews. Maxxxine is the third film from Ty West in this trilogy of horror films, all starring Mia Goth, and this is rivaling X for my favorite of the three. I think X still holds the top for me, but this one is really good too.
I don't like walking out here with that frickin' Night Stalker guy on the loose.
The Night Stalker.
Night Stalker?
Night Stalker.
He's terrorizing Los Angeles.
I can handle myself.
So said every dead girl in Hollywood.
So as I said, this stars Mia Goth as Maxxxine Minx, and this takes place a couple years after X. I'm even a decade. So essentially, and after that, no one figured, she kind of disappeared and went to Hollywood, and didn't become a star actress yet, but she did become a very famous porn star, Maxxxine Minx. And even though the porno they were filming in X was never released because the creators all died in making it, but she is also still a stripper, but she's finally starting to maybe have her breakout as one of the main characters in a new horror film. But I love the idea that this is what happens after the final girl survives, in a world that's still shitty, she is gonna, but she is, I know they did, they've done that a little bit with Scream, but I really liked what they did with her. Mia Goth is a badass bitch. And she it's also this whole thing takes place during the Night Stalker era in California and LA. So there's that going on. Then there's also even just some weird guy coming up in the dark alley wanting to do something bad to her, and she has a gun, and she'll just stomp on his testicles. And it's funny, the weird stuff with that though, that I think it's that actor that said that the actual Mia Goth was kicking him with her shoes and threatening, "No one will ever believe you," and was being really weird. But then it turned out, I heard that this guy is a con artist, or is a real asshole. I guess they found an asshole to play an asshole. But he was complaining that he had to lay on the ground naked, that's kind of what the role was. But, there's some weird stuff with that. I don't know. I don't think the story kind of ended on that. I don't know if he's actually going to sue him or not, or if it's all just going to disappear. But it has some weird stuff there. But then the whole thing is it's a bit of a slasher. All of Mia Goth's friends are dying, and they have Kevin Bacon as this private eye, hired by someone to find her and threaten her, and the way she treats Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon is really over the top in this, but I think it's pretty fun. How much she just keeps kicking his ass, and there's just a lot of really interesting stuff here. I enjoyed this a lot. The extravagant, Los Angeles of that time, and there's the everyone panicking about the Night Stalker, and then she's saying that you have to protect yourself. Girls have to save themselves, and there's also these two detectives that are trying to help with the murders, but she doesn't trust them. And there's also a whole thing because the Kevin Bacon is threatening her with the porno tape that was that was partially filmed before everyone was murdered during X. So there's a lot going on, and it's really fun. And it's there are no real scares. It's more of a thriller, I would say. But it's really fun, and I really like Ty West filmmaking. It's interesting. I think now it's pretty much over. I guess it'd be tough to do another one. Maybe do a different film with Mia Goth if she's his muse right now. But you can make films that aren't expensive but are really well done. I would keep watching whatever he puts out. This is a really entertaining horror slasher thriller. I love Mia Goth. She's great. and it's the story. They go back to the whole, like, you know, her as a child. You learn in X, like, her child was like, she was a child of like a you know, famous, like, pastor, so that there's some shenanigans going on there. But it's really, really well done. I probably give like an 8.75 out of 10. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.